What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the ZayMoolaSportsPodcast. I'm your host, Isaiah. And after the Rams acquired Myles Garrett, Rams legend Aaron Donald confirmed that he is contemplating coming out of retirement, as he is quoted as saying this: "I'm definitely flirting with the idea. It's a great opportunity with the Super Bowl being in SoFi this year. If I can find that fire, it's a possibility." And so now the question becomes, should Aaron Donald come out of retirement? And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm very appalled by how many people are opposed to him doing this. Because his last year in the league, he was still arguably the most dominant defensive player in the league, as he had 8 sacks, was a Pro Bowler, and a first-team All-Pro member. So he did not retire because he could no longer play at an elite level. No, he chose to retire because he no longer had that same passion and desire to play like he once did. And I know that was 2 years ago, and I know that he's 35 years old now. But y'all, I still believe that he could be one of the best defensive players in the NFL, because this dude is an absolute workout warrior. I mean, he trains as if he's still in the NFL. If you look at his workout sessions, y'all, I mean, they're very intense. He is squatting, he is lifting, he's doing everything, y'all, to keep himself in tip-top shape. And I still think that he's probably in better shape than 95% of the NFL, even at 35 years old, y'all. So because of that, again, I still think he can be a great player in the league. But there are a couple of other reasons, y'all, that I really think it would make a lot of sense for Aaron Donald to come out of retirement. And the first reason is pretty obvious, is that he would get to play alongside one of the greatest defensive players in NFL history, in Myles Garrett. Y'all, I mean, can you imagine Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald, on the same defensive line? You have Myles Garrett come off the edge with his speed and athleticism, and then you have Aaron Donald on the interior with his speed, athleticism, strength, and power. And then the Rams have so much depth on their defensive line with guys like Byron Young, Brady Fisk, and Kobe Turner, y'all, which means that Aaron Donald would not have to play it like, he might play 25 to 35 snaps per game to really keep himself fresh throughout the long, daunting season. And I think this is why this would be great for him, y'all, because it's not like he would expect it, to be an every down starter. Again, he could play anywhere from 25 to 35 snaps per game to really keep himself fresh, because the Rams have such great depth on their defensive line, y'all. But getting to play with Myles Garrett, I mean, definitely, I think they are the two best defensive players of this generation, and having them on the same defensive line, y'all, would be absolutely scary. And then you combine that with the fact that the Rams have a very good secondary with guys like Quentin Lake, Trent McDuffie, Cameron Curl, and Jalen Watson. So I think, y'all, they would definitively have the best defense in the NFL if Aaron Donald were to come back, y'all. And then the second reason that I think this will make a ton of sense is because the Rams have an elite roster, and if they did not have the team that they had, I would say nope, doesn't make sense for Aaron Donald to come back. But the fact, y'all, that they are already a Super Bowl ready team offensively, you have Matthew Stafford, Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua, and Devontae Adams. And defensively, y'all, again, Myles Garrett, Braden Fisk, Byron Young, Kobe Turner, the guys I mentioned in the secondary like Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson, Cameron Curl, Quentin Lake. I mean, this is an elite team on both sides of the ball, which means, y'all, that in my opinion they should be the prohibitive favorites to win the Super Bowl. And then the third reason, y'all, that this makes a ton of sense, and is that this will really be the storybook ending for Aaron Donald's career. And I think if he were to win another Super Bowl, y'all, you could really make a case that he is a top 10 player in NFL history. Not just the best defensive player ever, even though some people would say, it's Deion Sanders, Reggie White, Bruce Smith, Lawrence Taylor. But if Aaron Donald, y'all, were to win a second Super Bowl, I mean, I think we really have to seriously consider him being a top 10 player in NFL history, because in my opinion, he's already the greatest defensive tackle in NFL history. I think he's a top 3 defensive player ever. But if he wins a second Super Bowl, y'all, and he's actually, a big part of the equation for the Rams this season, which I think he would be. Again, I don't think he would just be coming back, y'all, just for this, just to kind of ride the coattails of the LA Rams. No, if Aaron Donald comes back, he is going to be a dominant player. He's going to be a big reason that the Rams will potentially win the Super Bowl. And I just think that would be a great ending to his career, y'all, because when he retired a couple years ago, I always felt like that there was a chance he could come back, because you just felt like he had more to give to us. Again, his last year, y'all, he literally had 8 sacks, and he was a first-team All-Pro. Okay, so he still could play at a very high level. And so I just think this would be a great way that he could officially end his career, y'all. Playing in SoFi Stadium, winning his second Super Bowl, cementing himself, y'all, not just one of the greatest defensive players ever, bro, just one of the greatest players ever in NFL history. And I really hope this happens, y'all. I would say right now, I give it a 40% chance that he comes back. I still think that probably his wife and his family are probably going to, kind of pressure him into not coming back, because I really think they, enjoy having him around, obviously, because I know a couple of years ago when people were hoping he was going to stay, and, a big reason that he wanted to leave is not only, the big reason he wanted to retire is not only because he lost that passion and desire, but also, y'all, because his wife, she wanted to spend more time with him. And so I could see there being a chance that, his family is opposed to him coming back. But I think, y'all, when you look at the Rams having a great team, him having the potential to play with Myles Garrett and having the chance to win the Super Bowl, I think that's very appealing. And for the Rams, they should absolutely want Aaron Donald to come back, y'all. I think he's the greatest player in LA Rams history. And yeah, they should definitely want him to come back, because they are trying to, win another Super Bowl. They obviously are all in, right, with the acquisition that they made of Myles Garrett, with them also acquiring Trent McDuffie and Jalen Waddle. The Rams are all in on trying to win another Super Bowl, and I think they will get it done this season at SoFi Stadium, y'all. And if Aaron Donald comes back, man, this would be a great fairy tale ending for his career. So AD, please come back, my man. Hope to see you back soon. So that, man, this is me discussing why I think LA Rams legend Aaron Donald should come back to win his second Super Bowl and truly cement his legacy as one of the greatest players in NFL history. If you're an NFL fan, please leave me your thoughts about this in the comment box below. Remember, y'all, labs good mess, so what? Make sure you get your daily dose. And I'm gonna end it, man. I love y'all. God bless. Peace.